Hello and welcome. My name is Lisa Marsh Ryerson, president of Southern New Hampshire University. I am so excited and honored to be with you today here on our beautiful campus in Manchester, New Hampshire, in front of our STEM building. For those of you who haven't visited New Hampshire yet, I hope we have the opportunity to welcome you here soon. And now, on to the reason we're here today, spring commencement. We are so proud to be recognizing nearly 25,000 graduates from all over the world. Wherever you are today, I hope you are celebrating this incredible accomplishment of becoming a college graduate. I know that you worked so hard to get to today. I hope you're marking this important milestone with the people who mean the most to you and who supported you along the way. For those watching and celebrating a graduate today, thank you. Your encouragement was instrumental in getting your graduate to the finish line. And graduates, we are so proud that you are joining the SNHU alumni community. And now, without further ado, let the ceremony begin.
Hello, my fellow graduates, respected faculty, and honored guests. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Today is one of the most important days of our lives.
If you made it here, you've already proved you're capable of more than you think.
There's nothing quite like the feeling of accomplishment.
Making it to graduation is proof that you can achieve anything you put your mind to.
We all took different paths to get here, and that's okay.
We embrace the late nights, the sacrifices, and the doubts.
We have people here from different states, countries, races, and majors.
Yet here we stand, strong up, sharp up, and forged by the journey.
SNHU has given me the opportunity and skills to keep pursuing my dreams.
It gave me the space to grow, to lead, and believe in my potential again.
I didn't just gain academic knowledge. I developed resilience, emotional intelligence, and clarity about my purpose.
I gained confidence, discipline, and the belief that I can keep pushing myself no matter how busy life gets.
I leave SNHU with a clearer understanding of how I learn and how I engage with the world around me.
Now I can take what I've learned and incorporate it in my current role and help my team be successful.
You will step into new roles, new goals, and new challenges.
Trust that resilience, honor your pace, and stay aligned with what matters most.
Success isn't just about what you accomplish, it's about what you become along the way.
No matter how your journey might have looked, you still made it to the finish line. You are no longer the person who hopes they can finish a class. You are the person who did. I've transformed into a person I'm proud of, and I know it's only the beginning.
Keep learning, keep pushing, and use your story to open doors for others.
We've already proven we can handle the hard work here. Now let's go apply that grit out there.
Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it.
Drums! Scotland the Brave set! By the right! Quick march!
Good afternoon. Let's try that again. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Monique Jordan, Global Campus Academic Dean of Business. Would faculty and graduates of our online business programs please rise if you are able? President Ryerson, I am pleased to present the arena full of our newest online business programs graduates, the whole arena. Through both their academic studies and real-world experiences, these graduates have acquired the knowledge, the skills, and professional dispositions necessary to operate effectively in an uncertain and often volatile global marketplace. Today, they transition from yesterday's business students to tomorrow's business leaders. I want to take a moment to thank our incredible faculty, associate deans, academic advisors, and staff led into the arena today by Dr. Enrique Barrero. Your dedication and support were instrumental in helping these graduates reach the finish line. Congratulations to the newest graduates of Southern New Hampshire University business programs. Please be seated.
Hello. My name is Dr. Eric Jett, and I am the Senior Program Director of Counseling Programs. Would the faculty and graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's Clinical Mental Health Counseling Program please rise if you are able? President Ryerson, I am thrilled to present the graduates of our graduate program in counseling. Earning a degree in counseling is more than just acquiring a base knowledge of theory. It is about forming an identity as a healer. As mental health is discussed more openly than ever, the world needs your gifts and talents today. I would also like to thank our faculty, program directors, academic advisors, and staff who have contributed to the success of these students. Your compassion and dedication to supporting these graduates on their journey made all the difference. Thank you. Please join me in congratulating the newest graduates of SNHU's Graduate Counseling Program. Please be seated.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Batchelor. Would the faculty and graduates in our on-campus arts, sciences, and education programs, as well as our online graduate programs in liberal arts and education, please rise if you are able. President Ryerson, esteemed trustees, distinguished guests, colleagues, family, and friends of the graduates, I am honored to present to you the faculty and students of our arts, sciences, and education at Southern New Hampshire University. Our incredible faculty were led into the arena today by Faculty Senate President Dr. Shauna Bowden and Professor of English Dr. Allison Cummings. Dr. Cummings is also celebrating her retirement this spring. On behalf of her colleagues and students, we thank you for your many years of dedication and care you've given to our English program. The School of Arts, Sciences, and Education includes a diverse array of academic programs, led by award-winning faculty who are world-renowned experts in their fields, who push our students to find and break their limits. Under their tutelage and mentoring, our graduates completed challenging schedules of coursework, learning how to be better writers, chemists, game programmers, teachers, biologists, sociologists, graphic designers, art historians, and more. More importantly, however, they learned how to ask challenging questions, how to respond to answers that made them uncomfortable, and to challenge authority when it is unjust, uninformed, or arbitrary. Our graduates represent the most recent graduation of critical thinkers in a long line of liberal arts graduates, but they face unprecedented challenges today. Wars of territorial conquest, which political scientists had hoped were a thing of the past, are once again on the front page. Social media and AI are mixing to create incredibly dangerous threats, even as they offer opportunities to make our world better. Education in our country, from K-12 classrooms to higher education institutions, is under fire. These graduates are walking into increasingly dangerous weather in both literal and metaphorical senses. But we send them out confidently, knowing that they carry the legacy of generations of liberal arts education with modern tools, perspectives, skills, and sensibilities, and a profound, unwavering sense of right and wrong. Great thinkers make great leaders. We thank, too, the faculty and staff whose commitment, expertise, and selflessness have shaped our graduates. They bankrupt themselves in giving to our students, but the return on that investment is infinite. For their service, the many ways, large and small, that they have nurtured and challenged our graduates, we are deeply in their debt. Graduates, this country, our world needs you. You face monumental, potentially existential challenges that will define your generation. We believe you will overcome them, and we hope that you will draw on the lessons you learned with us in your time here. We wish you every success and our heartfelt congratulations.
Good morning. Hello, I'm Dr. Toni Clayton, Academic Dean of Health Professions. Would the faculty and graduates of SNHU's Health Professions programs please rise if you are able? Great. President Ryerson, I am pleased to introduce the newest graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's Health Professions programs. Our graduates are prepared to promote a culture of health within a diverse society, ready to meet the challenges of an ever-evolving healthcare system, with disciplines in public health, community health, health sciences, healthcare administration, and health information technology. I want to take a moment to thank our incredible faculty, associate deans, academic advisors, and staff led into the arena today by Dr. Meredith O'Hara. Your work will have a lifelong positive impact on the lives of these graduates. Many congratulations to the newest graduates of SNHU's Health Professions programs. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Jennifer. Good afternoon. All right, guys. You've got one job today. One job. That's to have as much fun as possible scream as loud as possible, and let us know that you're here enjoying this day. And just to give you a little bit of extra effort, I'm going to remove my hearing aids. And let's try this again. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Danny Tangway, Academic Dean of Global Campus Liberal Arts. Would the faculty and graduates of Southern New Hampshire University Liberal Arts programs please rise if you are able? President Ryerson, it is my honor to present the graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's liberal arts programs. These graduates are equipped to think critically, communicate effectively, and engaged with complex ideas across diverse settings. They are prepared not only to navigate a challenging world, but also to contribute to it with insight and purpose, needed to build a better future. To our families and supporters, thank you for encouragement and belief you have provided these graduates along the way. To our dedicated faculty, associate deans, advisors, and staff, led into the arena today by Dr. Julie Minot, thank you. Your commitment has been instrumental in bringing these graduates to this milestone. Congratulations to the newest graduates of SNHU's liberal arts programs. Please be seated.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Peggy Moriarty-Litz, Chief Nursing Administrator. Would the faculty and graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's nursing programs please rise if able? President Ryerson, I would like to introduce to you our newest nursing graduates. The celebration of National Nurses Week is coming up, May 6th through 12th. The American Nursing Association has adopted the theme, The Power of Nurses. Nurses are powerful leaders in healthcare and play an essential role in shaping patient outcomes, improving our communities, and advocating for policy change. According to a 2026 Gallup poll, nurses remain the most trusted profession in the U.S. for the 24th consecutive year. Our most valued traits of honesty and ethics are hallmarks of our competent and compassionate care. These nursing graduates will make an impact as they continue their professional careers. I would like to thank the academic advisors, nursing faculty, clinical placement staff, nursing compliance team, and directors who have supported our graduates throughout their academic journey. Congratulations to the 2026 graduates of SNHU's nursing programs. Please be seated.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nicholas Domino, Senior Associate Dean of Online Programs. Would the faculty and graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's Social Sciences programs please rise if you're able? President Ryerson, I am pleased to introduce our newest social sciences graduates. Graduates, you will be change agents in your community. You now have the tools for self, cultural, and societal improvement. You've worked hard to get here, and this is your well-earned payoff. A big thank you to our faculty, associate deans, advisors, and all of the staff who laid the foundation for our graduate success. Congratulations to you all, the newest graduates of SNHU Social Sciences programs. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Cheryl Frederick, Global Campus Academic Dean of STEM. With the faculty and graduates of Southern New Hampshire University's online science, technology, engineering, and math programs, please rise if you're able. President Ryerson, I am pleased to present the newest graduates of the STEM programs. Graduates, with your degree in hand, you embark on a journey filled with promise, leveraging your technical expertise, creative problem-solving skills, collaborative nature, and unwavering resilience. You hold the promise to innovate products, systems, and connections using ethical and responsible methods, ultimately fostering positive change for communities worldwide. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the many faculty, staff, and advisors that helped these graduates reach the finish line today. Please join me again in congratulating the newest graduate of SNHU's Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math programs. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 2026 commencement. My name is Dr. Jennifer Batchelor, University Provost at Southern New Hampshire University. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of the families, friends, faculty, staff, and of course our graduates who are here with us today or watching via live stream. We are thrilled to be celebrating the SNHU class of 2026. I would like to now ask everyone, if you are able, to please rise for our national anthem sung this morning by our graduate, Warren Olson, and performed by 6 of our graduates in our American Sign Language course: Madison Cullen, Sophie Hummel, Emily Horgan, Jace Henderson, Abigail Mason, and Amelia Mosnicka.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
you may be seated. I'm going to ask Warren to stay on stage for just a moment. Today marks his 17th time performing the national anthem for SNHU events and celebrations. Warren is a commuter student on campus and a talented musician who plays in the band Sunday Ave. During his time at SNHU, he completed an internship at a local New Hampshire concert venue where he gained hands-on experience in the industry. Today, he graduates as a proud first-generation college student with his degree in communication with summa cum laude honors and looks ahead to a career in entertainment. Thank you so much, Warren. We are proud of you and can't wait to see what you accomplish next. This spring, we have graduates representing all 50 states and U.S. territories, 67 countries, and a wide range of cultures and faith traditions. I want to acknowledge that we gather on the unceded traditional territory of 7 indigenous nations, the original stewards of this land. We honor their deep connection to this place and recognize the enduring and ongoing presence of their people and culture. We also recognize our university community as part of a city built on the backs of immigrants and working people. So now let us take a moment of silence and, whether in prayer or simple contemplation, remember that our success has its roots with those who came before us, including loved ones no longer with us. Let them all be present with you in your heart. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce the platform party. I will ask you to stand up if you are able as I announce you by group or name and remain standing during the introductions. Leading the procession was our mace bearer, Dr. Bo Kim. Representatives from the academic and executive leadership teams of the university. Our alumni speaker and student speaker. Chair of our Board of Trustees, Winnie Lerner, and board members Jim Chilton and Lisa Girton. And finally, our university president, Lisa Marsh Ryerson. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, graduates, family members, and guests. Isn't this a glorious afternoon? I'm Lisa Marsh Ryerson, and I am proud and privileged to serve as president of Southern New Hampshire University, and I am delighted, I am absolutely thrilled to welcome you to our Southern New Hampshire University class of 2026 commencement. Today is a grand celebration, a celebration of your hard work, your resilience, your growth, your success. For each of you, this moment reflects years of dedication and effort and purpose. From our earliest days, when we opened in 1932 with just 50 students, learners have been at the center of our university, and that remains true today. The strength of the Southern New Hampshire University community comes from you, our learners, and now our graduates. And this weekend, we celebrate more than 6,000 graduates. And you bring with you an incredible range of lived experiences. We have graduates who came to us straight from high school, and graduates who came back to earn their degrees after pausing their studies for years and for many decades. Graduates who studied online while deployed and serving in the military. And parents who juggled careers and children and still turned in their assignments by 11:59 every Sunday night. We have graduates with us this afternoon who will be the very first in their families to earn a college degree. And graduates who have overcome challenges of illness or loss and the full range of hurdles that life can put before any of us. I have the best view in the arena. It is glorious to look out at each and every one of you. And I see still today the spirit of our earliest students, those first 50 learners who believed education could open doors. And I think about the individual journeys that led each and every one of you here this afternoon. This arena is filled with powerful stories, and I want to share just a few. Help me celebrate Dorothy, a service member who pursued her degree while working at Walmart. She balanced work and college and military training, and now sets her sights on becoming an Air Force officer. Today, Dorothy graduates with her computer science degree with a 4.0 GPA. And I am delighted to recognize Jernica, a first-generation college graduate who pursued her degree through a university partnership with CRED, a nonprofit in Chicago working to reduce gun violence. Jernica did this while balancing work and life. And Jernica now supports CRED's program participants as a workforce development trainer, helping others build the skills they need to access opportunities. She graduates today with her bachelor's degree in management. Congratulations. And finally, join me in celebrating Harriet. Harriet is a Navy reservist and a small business owner who found SNHU as the right fit while she balanced military service, family life, and her ongoing education. Today, Harriet graduates with her bachelor's degree in history, drawing on her military experience and education to turn learning into growth. Congratulations, Harriet. These are but a few of our remarkable graduates, and I know that each of you has your own story to share. You have faced setbacks. You have pushed through moments of doubt. You have discovered strength that you may not have known you possessed. You have inspired those around you just as you continue to inspire me and all of us here at Southern New Hampshire University. So speaking of inspiration, no one arrives at this day alone. Let's take a moment to recognize the people who supported you along the way. They stood beside you through long nights and through hard days. They encouraged you. They believed in you. Graduates, join me now in taking a moment to find your family members and friends. Give them a wave, a smile, a heartfelt thank you. Graduates, I love seeing you sharing all that love back at your family members and friends. Graduates, today is a reminder. It's a reminder to us that education is powerful. It strengthens you. It strengthens families. It builds communities. It creates opportunities for generations to come, and today, you are living proof of that. So as you cross this stage, Remember, you are not just earning a degree, you are opening new doors. You are creating new possibilities. I know for certain the world needs you, your leadership, your creativity, your empathy, and your courage. So as you move forward from this day, know that our nation, our world, is stronger because of you. Congratulations to the SNHU class of 2026. We are so very proud of you. At each of our commencement ceremonies, a student speaker is chosen through a selection process led by a university committee to share remarks with our graduates. We have over 7,000 graduates participating in our virtual ceremonies this spring, and we're so pleased to have our chosen speaker represent them, Beverly D. Baker. Beverly joins us from Redwood Valley, California. She is a single mother to 2 daughters who once joined the circus as an aerialist and financed her education by starting a skincare line. Today, Beverly completes her Bachelor's of Arts in Social Sciences with summa cum laude honors and plans to continue on to a master's degree in the fall on her path to becoming a licensed therapist. Please join me in welcoming Beverly D. Baker.
Greetings, President Ryerson, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, my wonderful family and friends, and my fellow graduates. When I began Southern New Hampshire University in 2023, I was a single mom with a 1-year-old and a new teenager. My house motto, if it's quiet, there are only 2 possibilities. I'm studying or someone help me find the baby. Can you remember how you felt when your first class started? I started with a timid mindset. I'll do what I can, get a few classes under my belt. And I never imagined during admissions that I would be standing here with a diploma in my hand. Last year, Andre 3000 said, "Great things start in little rooms." His group, some of you may know, Outcast, began in a basement in Atlanta, Georgia, where the floor was bare dirt and the walls were red clay. It was there that they created the rhymes that would change mainstream rap forever. History rarely begins on a grand stage. Walt Disney sketched cartoons in his uncle's garage. Michael Dell built computers in his college dorm room. It begins in small, ordinary spaces. Great things start in little rooms. And for many of us, it began in a quiet spot in our home. For me, I have a tiny little corner of my kitchen. And between diaper changes, homework, and work, the paid kind, throw in an occasional teenage eye roll, you know who you are. We carved out little rooms of our own. Not glamorous spaces, not Pinterest-worthy study nooks, but spaces where we chose growth over excuses. Great things start in little rooms. There were nights I doubted everything I was doing. Many nights I could not get that baby to sleep. Nights when assignments and responsibilities felt louder than my own confidence. But here's what I learned. Progress doesn't require perfect conditions. It requires persistence. And in those quiet moments, when no one was looking, we changed. We became disciplined. We became focused. Today, we have earned more than a degree from SNHU. We earned confidence. We earned resilience. And most importantly, we earned the belief that we can see something through, even when it feels impossible at the start. Fellow graduates, honor the sacrifices that got you here. Remember the long nights, the doubt, the discipline, and the perseverance. You are no longer the person who hopes they can finish a class. You are the person who did. And we didn't just log into classes. We showed up for ourselves. And if we can build degrees between bedtime stories and busy schedules, imagine what can happen now that we've survived all the discussion posts and essays. And if great things truly start in little rooms, there is absolutely no limit to what we can build next. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Now, before we begin reading your names and inviting you up here for a photo, there is one last and very important legal piece that we have to accomplish to make all of this official. Dr. Batchelor, can you please assist me in conferring the degrees?
Will the recipients of all master's degrees please rise if you are able? President Ryerson. President Ryerson, the candidates standing before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements for their chosen curricula.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer the degrees of International Master of Business Administration, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Health, Master of Science, Master of Science in Nursing, and STEM Master of Business Administration, with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the recipients of all associate's and bachelor's degrees please rise if you are able? President Ryerson, the candidates standing before you have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by the faculty of Southern New Hampshire University and have fulfilled all requirements of their chosen curricula.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Southern New Hampshire University and by the General Court of the State of New Hampshire, I hereby confer the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Associate in Arts, and Associate in Science, with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations.
Roy Abrams, Associate of Science. Winter Astrid Adair, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Andre Michael Alerti, Associate of Science. Julian James Anderson, Bachelor of Arts. Glenn Paul Badiola, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Javon Irel Bates, Master of Arts. Tabitha Renee Blanton, Associate of Science. Destiny Michaela Brewster, Bachelor of Arts. Jamila Brown, Bachelor of Science. Lauren Marie Bryant, Bachelor of Science. Aloma Coleman Bryson, Bachelor of Arts. Rosa Cancel, Associate of Arts. Associates with High Honors. Brianna Ashley Cara, Bachelor of Science. Elise Nicole Carey, Bachelor of Arts. Magna Cum Laude. Aldo Alexander Shernes Pineda, Master of Science. Karina Connor, Bachelor of Arts. Summer Louise C. L. Copeland, Associate of Science. Associates with High Honors. Hannah Melinda de la Concepcion, Master of Business Administration. Christina Linda Crody, Associate of Science. Associates with Highest Honors. Brianna Louise DeMora, Master of Business Administration. Hannah Marie DeLay, Bachelor of Arts. Summa Cum Laude. Luke Konomus Duncan, Associate of Science. Nicole Marie Feint, Bachelor of Arts. Summa Cum Laude. Danielle Leanne Fletcher, Associate of Arts. Angela Gano, Bachelor of Arts. Cum Laude. Elizabeth Garcia, Bachelor of Science. Summa Cum Laude. Ali Natalia Ginani, Bachelor of Arts. Christopher Guilano, Bachelor of Science. Summa Cum Laude. Lariska Marie Guillory, Associate of Science. Lashons Doyle Michelle Harris, Associate of Science. Associates with Highest Honors. Latasha R. Hooper, Bachelor of Arts. Arthur Walter Jackson Jr., Bachelor of Science. Summa Cum Laude. Angela Barker Jacobson, Bachelor of Arts. Summa Cum Laude. Tashay Jernigan, Bachelor of Arts. Magna Cum Laude. Kamisha Renee Johnson, Master of Science. Charles Jonian, Associate of Science. Associates with High Honors. Aaliyah Monet Jones, Bachelor of Arts. Rosa Isela Kammerer, Bachelor of Science. Magna Cum Laude. Ludus Keon, Bachelor of Science. Cum Laude. Michael Leonard Connick Jr., Bachelor of Science. Summa Cum Laude. Matthew Law, Bachelor of Arts. Alexis de la Fleur, Associate of Arts. Associates with high honors. Buddy Lynn Levering. Associate of Science. Laura Karen Levy. Master of Science. Riley Ronan Lewis. Bachelor of Science. Magna cum laude. Ms. Karmisha Yavin Mabins. Associate of Science. Jillian Marlin. Bachelor of Science. Summa cum laude. Akalia Christine Mayberry. Bachelor of Arts. Cum laude. Kelly A. McLaughlin. Master of Science. Selena Matheny. Bachelor of Science. Lisa Catherine Miranda. Associate of Science. Associates with Honors. Haley J. Montes. Bachelor of Science. Alexander Muskell Hills. Bachelor of Arts. Maria Nagani. Master of Science. Abigail Jade Wynn. Bachelor of Science. Magna cum laude. Kimberly Latrice Parker. Bachelor of Science. Summa cum laude. Cody Pavlik. Bachelor of Arts. Magna cum laude. Jason Joseph Pereira. Master of Business Administration. Brianna Perez. Master of Business Administration. Camel Shante Peterson. Bachelor of Arts. Summa cum laude. Jomol Philip. Bachelor of Arts. Jada Filson. Bachelor of Science. Magna cum laude. Cleon K.P. Plummer. Bachelor of Science. Jasmine Kayla Powers. Master of Science. Misael Nathaniel Quintero. Associate of Science. Associates with high honors. Privik Raj. Bachelor of Arts. Summa cum laude. Abel Reyes Ramirez Jr. Bachelor of Science. Justin Chauncey Raffal Reclusado. Bachelor of Science. Summa cum laude. Kyle Regret. Bachelor of Science. Matthew Reesick E. Sr. Bachelor of Science. Samantha Grace Riley. Master of Science. Deandra Shante Robinson. Bachelor of Science. Summa cum laude. Fahime Sarkani. Bachelor of Science. Summa cum laude. Gregory Wayne Smith. Bachelor of Science. Kelly Sarah Sukdale. Associate of Science. Associates with high honors. Alicia Denise Marie Lisa Sperlin. Associate of Science. Associates with honors. JC Anik Stewart. Associate of Science. Eva Maria Torres, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Georgette Maybelline Chumasi, Bachelor of Science. Dion Marquel Verdell, Bachelor of Science. Jerline Angelica M. Villena, Associate of Science. Paulina Weaver, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Carrie Weed, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Desmond Wheeler, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude.
Congratulations to the SNHU class of 2026. And one more name reading, because these high honors are so important, and I left it out. I was so pleased to award the first diploma to Swan Tien Phan, summa cum laude. And finally, it is my great pleasure to congratulate the class of 2026 again. As I introduce our phenomenal Alumni Board Chair, Aaron Dupuis, class of 2019. Aaron.
Congratulations to the newest graduates of Southern New Hampshire University. On behalf of the Alumni Board of Directors, I am honored to officially welcome you to the SNHU Alumni Association. Today, more than 324,000 SNHU alumni around the world congratulate you on your success and hope you will be an active part of our global SNHU community. Now, for the traditional turning of the tassel, but don't move it just yet. When you earn your associate's or bachelor's degree, you move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Graduate students, you did this when you completed your undergraduate work. So if there's an undergraduate seated next to you, help them out. We're also going to have our faculty and aisle marshals help us out and throw some celebratory confetti. So at this time, if you are one of our learners who has earned an associate's or bachelor's degree, I invite you to stand and participate in the ceremonial tradition. And graduate students, please rise if you are able to help count them down. So are we ready? 3, 2, 1. As you continue to celebrate your achievements, remember there may be another SNHU graduate at your workplace or living right next door to you. Seek out and lean into your vast alumni network. Congratulations and good luck on your next chapter. We can't wait to see what you all accomplish next.
I want to thank the members of the New Hampshire Pipes and Drums for playing during our commencement exercise. The recessional will begin with the call of our bagpipers, followed by the platform party, faculty, and then the graduates, beginning with the front row. Please wait for the row in front of you before exiting in the center aisle, and you will leave through the tunnel where you entered. Guests must exit the building and meet their graduates outside. As a reminder, there is no entry once you have left the arena. Thank you and congratulations.